Hey girl, welcome back to the show. We're about to get into a cute little reading with Melody Shari, formerly known as Melanie Hope from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're going to get into these cards and see what these cards have to say about what's going on with her now. Is she dating anyone? Okay. And what does the future hold for her? So let's go ahead and jump straight into the reading. Okay, Divine Angels giving the best cards in this deck to describe the energy around Miss Melanie Shari. Okay, I think that's her name, girl. I'm used to calling her Melanie Hope. I haven't watched the show in I don't know how long, girl. I probably watched the first two seasons and I was over it. Okay, maybe a couple of episodes of the third. And girl, I couldn't do it no more. Okay, because her attitude, she had an attitude on there, and I get it. She had went through a lot, but it seemed like she didn't want to deal with none of the people on there, which it's I'm fine and perfectly fine. I guess she didn't like the people. I guess, but it's like, girl, get off the show or bring on a new cast or something. Okay, but yeah, she just gave me an attitude that I was like, ugh, I'm over it. Okay, and then the show was boring. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the reading. Okay, because she got a fan base of people that look at me. She got a fan base of people that just really blew her head up too big. Now, it's one thing they supported her during the pandemic. Girl, I guess everybody's husbands was sneaking out with side chicks. They'll find out about the side chicks, and she got a whole fan base that could relate to her. Now, I get it. What Martel did to her was wrong. Okay, and you don't have to go through that issue to kind of see that, to feel empathy for her, and I get that. But I think her fan base blew her head up so big that, girl, she thinks she was bigger than them, honey. And it's like they helped you through it, girl, because you was a fool at first. You was a fool in love, trying to cover it up. And Martel knew you was trying to cover it up. That's why he tried to make a fool of you on the show. But, a lot of people have been a fool for love, okay? So I don't never want to be down on somebody who loves somebody so much, okay? Because sometimes you just want to see past their bad side or downside so that you can hopefully help them through it. But it's like, girl, as we got older as women, we realized you can't help a man through nothing, okay? Because all he's going to do is bring you down where he is. So you got to jump ship as soon as you can, okay? And she eventually did that with the support of her fans. So I say they did support her through that. But girl, she got too big headed, okay? And it was just like, girl, the attitudes that you're giving out right now. And then it's like your voice not deep enough to be, girl, the voice is not matching the attitude. So it's like, girl, let me go ahead and pull some cards. Let me get out this lady business, okay? So Divine Angel, what's the energy around Miss Melanie right now? Okay? Give me 3 cards. I'll take 3 cards to see what's her current energy. Okay. So off top, we got the 7 of Swords that came out, y'all. Okay, so we got a little sneaky energy going on with Miss Melanie Shari. Okay, Shari, or whatever you want to call it. I just want to say Melanie Hope, but that girl is over that man right now, as she should. So I ain't gonna say it like that, but I so bad want to say it. As much as she said, Martel Hope, Martel Hope, it's like, girl, stop. That's your husband. I knew something was wrong then. But anyway, there's some type of plans and she has some type of hope that she's wishing upon, okay? But at the same time, she's being real sneaky with it, very quiet with it. But that's a wish. This is a wish card, which means she wishing something to happen here when it comes to her life, okay? So she keeping quiet about whatever this 7 of Swords energy is. But we got the 9 of Pentacles, which means that she got peace of mind. Amen to that. Good for you, girl. Okay, now if nothing else don't come out, I'm glad that now she has peace of mind when it comes to her life, okay? Her mental stability. I'm glad she's finally feeling stable right now. And with it being the Pentacles, which means there's a lot of money coming her way, a lot of income, okay, a lot of good fortune coming her way. So, and she's also enjoying the fruit of her labor. So good for her. Because I knew she was the brain behind that relationship. Okay, Martel just trying to act like he was. But it's like, how you going to act like that when you know for a fact you're not? I mean, when I say he had 0 assets to add to this relationship, 0 benefits, okay, other than him being a okay father. And come to find out, without her, he's not that great of a father. So it's like the audacity for me. But let's move on. Great ain't about him. But then we got this Page of Swords energy. So it speaks about could be a young woman that's under the age of 25 or 25 years old, but there's some spying going on or some type of deception that's going on behind closed doors with some young female. Now, could this be Martel's side chick that's still spying and messing with this lady? It's like, leave this lady alone. You got the husband. You got the, well, he ain't your husband, but you got the man. Okay, you now the main chick. I guess, girl, I guess, honey. I don't know what they got going on over there. But there's somebody that's young, a young female that's still spying, reflecting back, and that's causing her to have to reflect back over her shoulder. So she's sitting in a energy right now where it seems like she planning her future, but she's not speaking about it. She's not letting it be known out loud because she sees that she got watchers, baby. She got people that's stalking her, young women that trying to be her, okay, want to be her. And so, and it seemed like this young woman want to get some of those pentacles, some of that opportunity from her. I guess she thought the opportunities were coming from Martel, but it wasn't. It was coming straight from his wife to her when they was together. But now that it seems like Melanie has cut Martel off from any kind of assets, then it seems like, we got somebody that's still watching her. Okay, a young woman. Now, this could be the side chick, or this could be somebody new. But Melanie is keeping quiet when it comes to her plans and moving forward. So, good for her. So that she can have peace of mind, baby, and keep all her money to herself. So, as I was pulling up this picture, I saw that a statement that was said that she could possibly be dating, and not just anybody, Hill Harper, okay? And it's like Hill Harper, they look like they could be twins, okay? Boy and girl twins. They look alike, so which means they would be a cute couple. It's if they're not really brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? But they in Alabama, so we got to do a DNA, baby. We got to check first. But if not, they would make a cute couple. But, let's see, because I've never seen Hill Harper date anybody, which leaves me a little side eye. I want to give him a little side eye, baby. Why you handsome, educated, talking about you was best friend with Obama, went to school with Obama. Where your woman at? Okay, where your wife? I mean, girl, maybe he got one because I haven't been keeping up with him, but I still want to know, where is it? So, let's see, is Melanie dating anyone right now? Let's see what's going on. Let's see if she's dating anyone first. One card. Okay. Oh, girl, we got the lovers here. So she is out there doing the oochie coochie la 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 with somebody, baby. There's a lover out here that speaks about a love affair. Okay. A romance building again within a marriage. Girl, I hope you ain't back with Martel. Relationship. It speaks about relatives. A loving relationship you can share with your friends. So it seems like she is in a loving relationship. One that if she's not sharing it with friends right now, one that she planned to share with friends. So she is in a love affair. She does have a love affair going on right now. Again, she may be keeping quiet about it. Okay, because she still got a crazy baby daddy out there that's still trying to control her life. Which he should already know that he done lost control, which could also be a dangerous situation. So let's see. But she keeping quiet about that possibly. Now, let's find out if she dating Hill Harper. Is Melanie dating Hill Harper? Okay. Girl, I know you're trying to keep it quiet, but, the girls want to know. Okay. Oh, she may be traveling, going overseas with him. Okay. With this travel overland surveying her kingdom. So he may be an option. He may be one of because I see her. She has 3 wands here, baby. 3 possibilities, 3 opportunities. And he may be one of them that she's holding on to. But she's definitely dating somebody, allegedly, girl. At least this is what the cards are saying. She got somebody that she is loving on, baby, and loving on her. As she should. She is a beautiful woman. She got herself together, girl. She educated because she went to college. Martel trying to make it seem like she didn't have nothing going on for herself. Which I did side eye when she was saying, me and Martel, we had a lawn service, and I was out there with Martel cutting grass. And it's like, girl, I bet you probably was the only one out there cutting grass. I bet Martel was out there trimming or doing something lightweight. I bet you was out there with the lawnmower doing all the hard labor. Okay, now that we know Martel, girl, but good for her. Hard work paid off. Okay, so will Melanie get married again in the future? Okay, will Melanie get married again in the future? Okay. We got the Knight of Cups. If she do, girl, it's gonna be somebody, a young man, maybe a young man, okay? And but it says that she need more confidence when it comes to possible marriage again. I think this marriage took a toll on her. So she once she get her confidence level up and know that she can trust the man, she may be able to do it again. And it says it may be with somebody that's young, a younger man, not an old geezer, baby. Okay, she done with that. Because when you look good, when you one of the girls and you look good, you can get a man of any age as long as he's legal, girl. Okay, you hear me? As long as he's legal, you should be good, Miss Melanie. Okay, so let's see what the future holds for her. Then we're gonna let her go on back over there to Huntsville, baby. We're gonna sit on back over there to Huntsville, Atlanta, wherever she at. Okay, what's the future hold for Miss Melanie? 3 cards, please. One more. Okay, awesome. Let's see what the what the future holds for Melanie is. We got the 4 of Pentacles. Of course, money is going to be improving in her life. More is going to be coming her way. So if you think she got money now, girl, wait until the future, girl. And she's going to be saving her money, keeping her money to the side, baby. Saving it, putting it up, okay? Different types of account, maybe even investing it. She's going to have it in different type of areas where she's going to be investing her money. But her money is definitely going to be improving. So good for her. Next, we got the Knight of Pentacles. We got a young man, honey. We still got a young man, 25 years old. The young men probably are coming at her, baby. And this card also speaks about a visitor, somebody coming to visit her, somebody coming in town, girl. And they're going to have some type of message to share with her concerning not really opportunities, more about they're going to make an offer to her when it comes to money. So maybe she's going to get some type of contract that she's going to be signing, an opportunity that's going to cause more money to come in her way. Again, like I said, nothing but money is going to be coming her way. Good energy. Followed by the 8 of Cups, which means it's going to be something that she's going to have to walk away from. Okay, something that could possibly be, she tried hard to work on it, tried to get it to work, but she know now there's nothing else she can do. She got to walk away from it, maybe causing her some type of money problems. But she's going to turn her back on it and walk away knowing that there was nothing else she can do about it, and she got to let it go with the 8 of Cups. Now, which means it's something that she probably wanted, okay? She had some type of emotions, feelings towards, and she had to walk away from it. Okay, so even though it's going to start off, money going to be improvement, coming in, strong, investment, saving. And then we got a young man coming in, honey, making offers as well. But at the end of the day, something is going to start to cause money problems. So she's going to see it as a money problem, and she's going to walk away from it, even though it may be something that she really wanted, okay, that she probably been working on. She may have to walk away from it. So let's see how she feels about Martel. Okay, let's go ahead and finish it off with that. How does Melody Shari feels about Martel right now? Okay, 1 card. Okay, when it comes to Martel, we got the Ace of Swords, honey. She's making sure she got that thing on her hip. You hear me? Okay, the right to carry, baby. License to carry, if you will. There's some frustration when it comes to him. And that's going to be a double-edged sword, a hollow victory, which means she's going to receive some type of victory over him. But it's not going to be one that she's going to be 100% happy with. But, it's one that is a start, okay? But she's very frustrated when it comes to him. And to the point that she got to protect herself with the sword energy. Got to make sure she stay protected. That's why when these swords are here, she keeping very quiet here. Especially when it comes to this young woman that's under the age of 25. She gonna make sure that she don't tell him nothing, so she won't tell her nothing, and they won't be stalking her, looking at her on Instagram, looking at her every move, trying to figure out what she's gonna do so they can block it. So she's very frustrated when it comes to him, honey. Okay, will he ever leave her alone? Okay, just leave her alone and move on his life with somebody else 100% and stop bothering her. Will Martel ever move on from Melody Shari? Okay. We got the Chariot, which means, there's going to be some movement of residence. Either she's going to have to move residence or he's going to move residence. It's going to be a journey, honey. It's not going to happen overnight. But there's going to be victory over a situation or a problem, balancing the opposite polarities, which means, eventually he's going to move past it, okay? He eventually, okay? But like again, that's a whole journey, and it's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight, okay? Somebody's going to have to move, okay? Put some distance in between them. Once that happens, I guess eventually it'll happen. Eventually he'll move forward. But it's going to be a bumpy road, bumpy ride, but girl, that I guess that's divorce for you. Okay, he holding on to it when he messed it up. It's like, I don't get men sometimes. It's like you did everything to try to embarrass this lady on TV. You would not stop doing your low down trifling ways. Okay, very much a narcissist. Uh, you you've been doing it for a while, and she tried to hold on to you because she loved you and because she had kids with you. He kept on pumping her with more and more babies. And so it's like he knew what he was doing. He knew that if I give you all these babies, you ain't going nowhere. And then when you try to go somewhere, I'm going to take the babies that you love from you. At least I'm going to try to do that. And men are so trifling who do that because he's so hollow inside. He's so empty inside. He wants her to feel the same way, which she probably did at the beginning. She probably thought she couldn't do it without him. She wanted him to be there for the kids' sake because she probably grew up without her father. And he knew that they play on your weaknesses like that. So he kept on, kept on, kept on until this lady finally said she had had enough. Once she had enough, he's still trying to control her and pull her back. It's like the evilness in it. Okay. It's like, move on with your life, please. It just lets you know that he never had good intentions for her. It probably even from the beginning. Never had good intentions from her. Always wanted to drain her. She probably was a beautiful woman to him, and he liked that. But then at the same time, he got bored with it, like a kid will with a toy. You want to move on to a new toy, but at the same time, want to hold on to the old toys. It's like, please, sir, stop playing, because karma's gonna come back for you. You're not gonna be able to do people like that and get away with that. But for some reason, men think they can. So that's gonna be the reading for Melody Shari. Okay, Shari, whatever her girl that name is. It looks like Shari, but I'm sure it's Shari. She just tried to jazz it up a little bit, but okay. Formerly known as Melanie Holt, girl. Okay, so that's going to be the reading. Catch me on the next one. I'll talk to you later, girl. Bye.